smelled it. Oh, I'm so proud of you. You're shaking.
I know.
You gonna cry?
Probably.
Good job.
It's open up over that way.
That worked so perfect, didn't it?
I know what you'll say. You say, oh, someone you know. But I promise you this, I'll always look out for you. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Say I say
Let's get it. See if I can do this.
For her late muzzleloader tag. Hopefully we can find a good buck this week.
Yeah. Let's see.
Well, it's opening morning and seen a lot of tracks on the road. I think the first few days we're just going to cover a lot of country, glassing from a long ways away until we can hopefully find a buck that looks worthy of the tag. But yeah, so far a lot of does glassed up across this huge canyon. No bucks with them, which kind of sucks because hopefully they can start rutting here soon. But we just got here about 30 minutes ago, so keep glassing, see if any bucks feed out, but it's just a good time of year to be out. So hopefully she can get her one, huh? Hopefully you can get one.
Yeah. Hopefully.
She's just sitting in the sun all weirdly.
Feels good.
So let's just keep glassing, see if we can't pick apart enough and find a buck. All right, well, that was a very successful evening of glassing. Kind of am very surprised of what we found. We found an absolute giant buck, especially for this tag, this unit, and pretty unreal. So I'm really excited to hopefully help my mom get it next few days. I think we have 7 days before the end. So I think if we're super patient, I know patience is how you kill big deer, so that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully we can just get a chance. But what are your thoughts?
I'm gonna get it. It's done. It's mine.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. What else do
Well,
you
that's
want?
good though. So, yeah, I'll try to video a little bit. Whoops. I'll try to video a little bit more But yeah, hopefully we can just find him tomorrow, go get based off of that, just figure it out. He was only like 500 yards this evening, and thinking about it, we probably could have killed him. Like, had a really good chance, at least. He has like 3 does, so I think he's just gonna stay in this area and rut those does for a while. So I'm just praying we can get an opportunity at him and she can make it count and get her first big game animal, and let alone be a freaking giant like this. Like, he's just a straight 5x5, insane width, like frame is gorgeous. Man, what a perfect buck to kill. Absolutely old, ancient buck, so. We ended up finding him once again. He's moved up canyon quite a bit, and he's just kind of rutting this decent 3x4. So I think we might be able to make a play today, just depending on what happens. We'll just keep watching him, see if he's in a good spot, but it's crazy he moved a long ways. So yeah, that's kind of the update though. Pretty cool. He's a freaking tank. His body size compared to just like a really mature 3x4 is just double his size, so he's definitely a buck she needs to get. What do you have to say?
Let's go. Get it done. See if I can.
Okay, we're headed in. My dad is staying behind us, or down at the bottom, and we're gonna try to get a closer look at least, if anything. So wish us luck. Let's see what we can make happen. I think we got within 300 to 400 yards of him, and he just ended up feeding, based off of what my dad said, he ended up feeding down in this cut. So there's a big hill, a little tiny cut, and then the hill that we could see, and then we could see obviously where he was earlier, and he's just kind of down in that cut, and you just can't get closer. I've shed hunted this area a lot, so kind of know this country really good, and based off of that, you definitely can't see him. And with a big deer like this, you do not want to bump him. Like, if you bump him once, you truly could just bump him out forever. And I think that's where a lot of people have the mistake of not being able to kill the big deer they see, is they're too aggressive. They're not patient. So we're going to play the patience game, and hopefully it works out. I know it's worked out for me a lot this year, and hopefully it can work out for my mom and get her on a freaking giant. Man, this buck is so big. I just keep saying that over and over, but oh, he's gorgeous. Can't wait for my mom to put her hands on it. It's evening of day 2. Me and my mom ended up doing a little bit different of a hike from this morning. Trying to get a little bit different of an angle. Kind of glassing from super low up to where they were last seen. And we still can't quite see where they disappeared this morning. But hopefully with a little bit of luck, they'll end up feeding out, and we might be able to make a play tonight, just depending on what happens and where they are. All right, I found him this morning super early, and now we're cruising up this backside because he ended up going over the top, which I know this canyon very good. So we're gonna head up to this good little glassing point and hopefully be able to pick him apart. It's really thick where he went into. So got my mom's gun. She's back there struggling. It's a beast mode. I'm just glad she's still trying. And yeah, let's get up this face and see if we can't find him. I relocated him. He's exactly where I figured he was going to be. I'm just praying he can maybe bed or do something, and we can try to make a play on him, because he's in a really good spot to get a shot if we just worked up this ridge line and barely side-hilled, we'd be within 100 yards. We got this close to getting a shot off on that buck. Man, it was so perfect. We ended up cruising up this ridge line, and then, like I said, he was going to be back in this bowl, but I ended up glassing about 100 yards below where I last seen him feed into, and he was chasing a doe right up on this face, the same face that I saw him earlier, and he ended up bedding for us perfectly, and we snuck in all the way to 250 yards. We just needed to get to at least 200 to 150 is where my mom would freaking slay this buck. So
We got close today, around 250. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it that. We were trying to get set up to see if I could even see him through the scope, and started hearing snorting off to the left, and I thought it was, didn't know what it was, honestly. Tilbury told me that it was the doe alerting, which I hated because I thought I was going to be able to get in there and get it today.
we found a freaking big deer, a new buck. We're trying to make a play right now. We got to be within 300 yards right now, so we need to go over this little top, and hopefully he's still there. Lower. Do you see him? Look, right there. Get lower. It's hard. Do you see his face? Hurry. Okay, you see his face? To the right. You see his neck? Aim just a little to the right. He's just gonna keep going. No. Yeah, they're going right over. Right in that saddle.
What? I should have been faster. I should have done this. I shouldn't think too much. I should just send it.
Yeah, me and Muzzy talk too much, probably. But sometimes in hunting,
be quicker.
She's figuring out how much time.
That's all there is, Melvin. That's all the time there is.
Hey, give him update though.
Shoot it.
What happened?
Well, we found a different one that's very cool, and went up the hill. It was what, 120 yards away.
140.
140 yards away, which is really good for me. I could see him. I could see a doe with him. He was faced right at me when we're trying to get everything set up. And I just couldn't. I think he spotted us, started to move. I don't know how good I am and confident when he's moving. And then I lost track of him versus the doe in the oak brush. So I was waiting for the clearing. I didn't know how far away it was, but I just wasn't at a point where I could get a good shot. And then he was gone. That's about it.
All right, good morning. It's day number 5, and we found the big inline buck. We got to act fast, though. We're down in this bottom. He's probably 500 yards from us right now. We need to cruise through this trail and get hopefully 140 to 200 yards. He's running his face off, though. He's going crazy with these does, so what should we do? They're definitely working that way. So I think we really should, at least get to we should, honestly, you know what we should do? Cruise this straight bottom, and then we'll be hidden the whole time, get to those pines, get in the pines, and slowly work this way. Okay, right there if you want him. Oh. Just give him 1 sec, I'll do it again. Get ready. Well, we got closer and closer. I don't think you want to update him, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
I missed him. How much bigger of an update do you want?
He missed it, or she missed it. It was at 250. We shot 220 yesterday. She was dialed. And as you saw, she just hit barely low. After a perfect played stalk, he was a little bit farther than I was thinking. I figured he was going to be where the does were, which they were at 230, except probably maybe 170 from us. But he ended up being up in this higher part of the canyon when we finally got the shot off. So yeah, long stalk once again, and almost got him. At least she got a shot off this time. Yesterday was freaking just so close to being able to shoot. So that buck's definitely going to be gone for a few days. And hopefully the other one from yesterday will be back in the next few days. So we'll just keep at it. That's all you can do. You just got to be patient and keep going, even though you have some fails. Doesn't matter, right? You'll get it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Day 7. Things have switched up a little bit. Day 6, my kid got sick. We were able to glass in the morning in the areas we have been for the first 6 days. We saw a lot of other things, but not what we were looking for. But let him kind of recuperate yesterday. I did go scouting last night. Wasn't able to see anything. And day 7, we checked out some different areas. Saw a pretty decent buck that was rutting pretty hard. And knew the owners of the property. So made a phone call and asked if we could gain permission to hunt their land, and we got the permission. I'm grateful for that, and we are lucky enough that the property butts up against some state land that we're excited to get up here and stake out to see if there is anything. We're not giving up on the other two that we found so far, but we have 3 days left, and I want to open up my options and really make some game plans. So I'm kind of very excited to see what today brings.
Well, we have been working up this face, and I actually glassed this shed up from a long ways away earlier today. That's a gorgeous buck right there. A buck that we would definitely shoot if we could find it. But man, that's awesome. That's awesome. It's probably a 2-year-old shed too. Pretty dang cool. Now we're gonna work over the top and get to this glassing knob and see what we can see tonight. All right, quick little update for you. Ended up grabbing that shed, came over the top, ended up busting a whole bunch of does and a little buck. But it was the group that the cool 5x4 from this morning was in, so I figured he was gonna be around somewhere. And we spotted him, and they're kind of working right towards us. The wind is crappy right now. It's kind of going up the drainage where all these deer were gonna be. And like I said, we busted some out, but found the 5-point, and he's in a really good spot working towards us that he shouldn't smell us at all. So we're kind of just hunched right here under some trees in the shadows, obviously just to make sure we don't get seen. And we're just gonna hopefully have him keep feeding closer and closer and kind of see what happens. Right before dark, I found a freaking tank. I think it's one of the 4-points from a few days ago. I figured he was gonna cruise into this canyon eventually, and it was tonight when we found him. So, and we probably got like close to 100 yards and maybe 150, and it just got super dark on us really fast. So we just kind of backed out, and now we're headed back to the truck. So be right back here in the morning, but that's a really good sign. Hopefully my mom can put him down tomorrow, because he's a lot better framed than that cool little 5x4. We are literally headed up this first side hill to the spot we were yesterday, and already jumped a pretty nice 4-point. It's second to last day, but he's not very big. He's just going right up through that saddle. So we're just gonna keep cruising, and hopefully we can see one of the 2 bucks from yesterday, because I think both of them are shooters. It's the last day of my mom's hunt, and literally right off the highway we saw a freaking big 4-point chasing his does, but he's headed to a spot that we can hunt. So I think if we cruise up this ridgeline where we have been the past 3 days, we should be able to get a shot and hopefully cut him off. Whew. Come on, last day, let's make it happen. We got to go up here a long ways pretty fast, so wish us luck. Sat at that spot for probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and nothing came by. Saw a lot of little does, or a few does come by under us that were already here, so it made us think that it wasn't his group yet. So we kind of went up this ravine, and we were actually just trying to bump something new, one of these bucks that we have seen the past few nights, and bump them if they're bedded. And we came all the way up here, and I glassed back down to the border of where we can hunt the buck that we saw this morning. And he's literally 10 yards from the fence line, and he needs to cross it and come towards us. But he's only 10 yards from it. So I think there's a very, very big chance that he comes here this evening and gets on the stuff that we can hunt. So now that we have him located, found him where he's bedded, we're gonna head back down, go back to kind of where we were, and maybe even get a little bit closer down that ridge line. So right when he jumps that fence, we'll be able to get him for this evening. What do you have to say?
I think we're gonna get him. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's freaking been 9 days of grinding. She's definitely earned it. She wants one bad. And this would be a freaking absolute tank buck. I mean, he's about as big as all of them that we've been hunting. Gorgeous buck. Yeah, he's literally trying to get untangled. He's kind of not going in the good direction. I'm hoping he's just trying to get to the fence line and he'll come this way.
That is so close to me.
Isn't that crazy?
Like he was coming right to me, Brayden. I was so scared of. He's still moving.
No, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Where'd I hit him? Oh, God.
No,
That was so awesome.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
You're shaking.
I know.
Are you gonna cry?
Probably.
Good job.
It dove up over that way.
Oh my gosh.
So Brayden, he was coming right towards me.
That worked so perfect, didn't it?
Where'd I
Did
get
he
him?
drop? Like when you shot?
Yeah, and then the doe kept going.
Yeah.
And stopped, and then I didn't see him, so I guess I thought I got him.
Oh my gosh.
9 days.
I know.
9 days of grinding.
I know.
So proud of her. What do you have to say?
No, I don't know. I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm just glad he's dead, not hurt.
He's a freaking pig.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
No.
So, kind of a brief story. We were sitting at the tree right behind us here, and I caught a little glimpse of him right on this edge of where we can hunt. It's state land and then a little bit of that property that we can hunt. So it's kind of like a four corners, and he's on the piece that we can't hunt. So I figured I'm gonna get right to this state land and cruise the state land all the way to where he is. Spooked him because I heard him jump the fence right in front of me at 10 yards, and then he started running straight to my mom and is 100 yards.
Left me by myself. I had to dial it different. Look, I went almost
So did he
back
stop?
to 0. No,
Dang, you smoked him like
I
that?
smoked him. He was pretty slow, but I'm like, if I go any further this way, that's not a good direction.
She did that all by herself. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Okay, let's walk up on him.
I cannot freaking believe it. I can't believe it. I seriously cannot believe it.
Gotta put your hands on it.
Is he dead for sure?
Yeah. You smoked?
His horns are so pretty.
He's big. You're mounting him. His body's huge.
That was so crazy. I
9
wish.
days.
Did you get it on camera at all?
Wow.
It was so cool how he was literally coming towards me. The other doe went up. He was like, she was kind of on the ridge. I'm like, that's gonna suck. Then I finally see her cross the fence line into that property, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And then I saw him jump over the fence this way with another doe, just coming dead towards me, and I'm like, holy crap, holy crap. And then he just kept coming, and I knew he was gonna go that direction, so I felt it. I dialed this by myself though, I guessed. I don't even know how far away he was.
You were close. About 100. I bet he's about 100.
I wasn't even thinking about it.
50 yards.
I wasn't even thinking about it, and I just dialed it a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm going.
I'm so
I'm
proud of
going.
you.
Thanks,
All of us
Bray.
are. We've been
Thanks.
grinding for 9 days.
No, I could not have done it without you guys, for sure.
Unreal.
That's so cool. Oh my god, his head is heavy, Brayden.
Pick it all the way up, pull it towards you.
Sure he's dead.
Look at that. That's what it's about. Oh my goodness. There you go. Look at that smile.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
That smile says it all.
Holy crap.
What a gorgeous deer. Gotta give him the turns. Oh my gosh.
Let me hear him tuck the tongue in.
Oh, look at that. Everyone's gonna be insanely pumped.
I know.
Look
I'm
at that.
insanely pumped. I cannot believe I stuck with it. Seriously, I wanted to give up.
9 days.
I wanted to give up.
Not many
Yesterday
people.
and today.
Not many people push through, and this is why. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. An absolute gorgeous buck. Look at his cape. Gorgeous. Dang, I'm so happy. I'm mind blown. I can't believe that worked. Some things you just don't know if are gonna work, and that thing worked.
I'm just really proud, honestly.
You proved to yourself that you can do it, and that's why
Yep.
hunting, that's why I'm obsessed with hunting too, is because you just work so hard and you can always prove to yourself you can do it.
I was scared I wouldn't like this part, but I actually do, so I'm good. I'm good with it.
What a gorgeous deer too. like look at his body. Unbelievable. Like, oh my gosh. Yes.
Sometimes I can't recall what's left in me. Laughter on my back's been peeled on the wall. Land the past is always catching up with me. But I'm tired of stepping on memories and walking on. Well, if you can only see the best in me, I wouldn't have to pick the guitar or write you a song.
Well, we got a solid update for you. We got Teddy, my buddy Tegan, he rolled up. Super happy he did because we actually forgot game bags and knife blades. So I only was able to skin less than half of the deer out. So shout out to Tegan, glad he's here. And he's taking 2 fronts and the back straps and then a lot of random gear. I got 2 of the backs, the gun, all my crap, and then my mom has the head and the cape. Absolute gorgeous buck. I mean, beyond happy for her. She definitely earned it. It proved to her what it takes to kill a good buck, so I'm glad she got a taste of it. So yeah, she's definitely gonna mount it. It's probably gonna be her only buck she ever kills unless she draws something else. And then yeah, gonna load it on the pack. Then we gotta head to the top, up and over super fast. Easy pack out.
And even if you can't give up on the drinking, well, I guess I couldn't either, and I still gonna love you anyway. Well, I'll call my sister out in Vegas. Well, and tell her to roll the dice for me. And if you happen to roll you a 7, well, I hope you can buy you a pretty house out in L.A. This is the best of me. This is the best of me.
Well, that's the end of the video. I just appreciate the last few days that my family has spent with me through this journey. It's been quite the journey. I had a lot of firsts for the first time in my life that I didn't know that I would or realize that I would. Hiked out at night after dark, terrified of the dark, down a steep terrain that I think is steep. But watching the boys, they've always wanted me to go hunting throughout life and said, Mom, put in for a tag. And I was always the answer of no, go do it yourself, have fun. And I wish I would have done it a lot sooner just to see life through their eyes and the experience that they go through when hunting. And I learned a ton. I'm proud that I went all 9 days without giving up. I'm proud I lived through it. It was an absolute ride with these guys, and it was amazing to be a part of it. So appreciate you guys coming and watching. I hope you enjoy the video, and we'll see you at the next one.